Collective, y'all got somebody that don't care. I'm hearing that song by Raheem Devon, I Don't Care. And as I was getting at the car, this song kind of similar to the same concept came on, and this Don't Matter by Akon. So I'm gonna post it in the description box so you can look at the video as well. All right. But in that song, as I got back in the car to listen to it, like fully listen to it, this person, like somebody don't want to let their family get in the way of them. Maybe they did. This third party, this is a lesson learned. Bottom of the deck, you got inner circle, blood ties. This is somebody you could have a soul tie to, but they family may have, been the third party and the lesson learned for this person with letting somebody else dictate or put limitations like on their love life or pick for them, not thinking for themselves, using their own intuition, discernment, using their own reasoning for, the people that they choose to be in their life, friends, family, foe, whatever. I feel like you and this person mirroring each other. Like you may have already cut some people off in your family that, just don't have your best interest at heart when they come to love, your romantic, partnerships, friendships. They may have, try to make it seem like they doing it because they care or they give about you. You know what I'm saying? But down the road, you may realize or may have realized that you had to just accept, the fact that not everybody gonna be happy for you starting with family. So this person may be the last in this connection that y'all had or in, or we gonna be in. For those of you that's, in no contact and separation from this person, cut things off, block them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is something going on behind the scenes. All right. You got the King of Cups out here. You also got in their head. This person, their family members could be in their head, making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing, and it may have been the fact that this person, let their family dictate, like, put things in place or they acted on things or, looked at certain things. First of all, they acted on some things that made you have trust issues with them. And this came from people creating stories, you know what I'm saying, in their head. And this is a King of Cups that is very supportive. Um, Whatever it is you do, you know what I'm saying, whatever ideas you have, this person never shot you down about it. They never, tried to, make fun of you or belittle you in any way. This is somebody that, is kind of wise, but they also somebody very trustworthy. And they could want some forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? They are willing to forgive, but they could want some forgiveness. But they let their family. But in that song, Don't Matter with Akon, he's saying that nobody want to see us together, but it don't matter because I got you. We're gonna go far. Believe we're going far. Fight for our right to love. So I mean, if it comes down to it, like being honest, for those of you just being honest, even when you're alone, you love this person loves you. It may be a ethnicity dynamic, a culture dynamic, or something like that that may have played a part in it. Maybe this person more religious, you spiritual. Maybe it's something you do in your, what I'm saying, in your spiritual, with your spiritual journey. They may be something that this person family, don't agree with, don't know about, or don't want them to, be part of. Okay, it may be them thinking outside of their tradition. You may be in different religions. It don't, you know what I'm saying? It's something that keeps this person family in their head about, different things that could happen and not work out for y'all. All right. Could be a Pisces, could be a water sign dealing with an air sign, but you got inner circle, out here. And you got somebody that, it's a lesson learned. Okay. This is, this person done. They done letting their family, dictate, gaslight, be in their head. You know what I'm saying? Or this person, this King of Cups, could be in their head making assumptions, creating stories, or this is what you did. But I feel like it's something that this person family had them acting on, or reacting to, that made you have trust issues with this person, especially if you felt like they family did. If you got that vibe around their family, that they a real tight knit family or whatever, and or these family members have a big impact, or like they kind of sway this person. Sometimes maybe you saw some of these family members. You know who I'm talking about, whoever you are. Like you done seen it. Like there's certain family members, even a parent maybe, that can sway this person's decision making. Like they, may make decisions in their own life based on what their parents is gonna say or what their parents think, no matter what their age is. Give me some more on this. What you got in their head. This person could be in their head. They want to come towards you. Um, but I feel like for some of you or somebody in particular, you still love this person and you don't have to be with them. But I feel like there's, a third party issue that this person had to resolve. I feel like you already resolved it in your life already. Yeah, this person wants you back. Didn't know your worth. Now they're desperate, too little, too late. Like they may have felt like, ashamed that they feel, how some people feel, or this person, they probably feel like they less than a man because they let their family, you know what I'm saying, them saying to themselves or accepting the fact that they let their family, come in between y'all. And these are people they may have thought, had their best interests at heart. This person could have also let their ego get in the way. But I feel like, nobody can do what you don't let them do. But I feel like if they had that kind of access to this person or impact on them, that, you know, not want to tell somebody they wrong when you know how you feel about somebody is even more embarrassing to the person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something they clearly got a red flag about. They just maybe didn't expect you to like react to it the way you did, or notice it and pull away from them, or slowly pull away from them. Because I feel like this person felt like you was pushing them away or something like that. But that's why, like you somebody a high priestess, like somebody is a seer. You could an empath for sure, but definitely a seer. You got the three of wands out here, and you got forcer in reverse, and the eight of cups. Like somebody may have felt like um, more water out here though, but you got the three of wands out here now with the forcer in reverse and the eight of cups and the judgment at the bottom of the deck. See, somebody is wanting to be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? For just the awareness that somebody doesn't have, like they want to be forgiven. Like this person, is answering the call, like they in the calling with this judgment. Libra energy. But Forcer is in reverse. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody in the past that, may have felt like, they would go through certain, things, or they would, kind of control Four of Pentacles, like use certain ways about them to control the dynamic of a relationship, the direction it's going in, or what will go on in it. But this is somebody in the past that knows that, this was one of those things that their ego had a lot to do with it. You got the Eight of Cups with the six, with the Three of Wands. So this person did feel as though like they, had some travel issues. This person could, just, be like, fuck you, because you got the Three of Wands out here. And this is somebody that, may have had, felt like they wanted to let go, or felt like they gave you no other choice but to let go and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? But what the Three of Wands out here is giving, somebody finding a direction now, like, knowing what which way they want to go and with confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that is willing to move forward, you know what I'm saying, to new opportunities, new things. Give me something on this Eight of Cups. Clarify this Eight of Cups. What's going on with this Eight of Cups? Why the Eight of Cups? Yeah. This person could feel like, you done lost interest in them. You know what I'm saying? Like moving on, like abandoned. But I feel like it's, because you got bounty hunter, but it's in reverse. Like this person may have felt like, they got no other choice or they had no other choice but to let go. Um, and, walk away from things. I feel like, even if they did try to, even if this person did try to, or wanted to work things out, I feel like this person knew that they didn't give you no other choice but to let go. Like this person had to find their own way, three of wands. Because, staying in this person's, energy and, continue to pour into them when they got other people in their ear and they feeling like maybe they shouldn't, go to the next level, which maybe they shouldn't, um, expect, something, to work out or something like that if they gave it a shot. But I feel like the fear of the unknown will always keep you guessing. You know what I'm saying? It always keep you wondering, if how some folks will say they crush or somebody they didn't work out with, they'll end up finding out, that person married, they got a couple kids now, they, own a couple businesses, they're doing real well. And they tell you about it years later. And not only that, you still got feelings for this person. They don't know it. But the thing is, in the back of your mind, whether you say it out loud or you, get to yourself and you start to wonder, like, damn, I wonder if that, that could have been us. If I had turned around and, went back and gave something, the benefit of the doubt. Like just, instead of just letting it go, walking away. You know what I'm saying? Because with these Eight of Cups is giving, all these people, you know what I'm saying, and they feelings about something, emotions about this, telling this person to do this and feeling about that, or, saying how this person didn't work out. I mean, when you was with so and so, it didn't work out. It just like that. And this person like, fuck this. I know what direction I want to go in. I'm not gonna force it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, um, even if this person do feel as though like they not into me anymore, they don't, they not in love with me, don't love me or something like that. But this person like, I'm going, I'm going. Give me some more on this Eight of Cups. Yeah, you got soul. Somebody moving. Either they moving out of the home, relocating, or they physically moving. Location change. Give me some more on this Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody could have sold the home or they looking at selling the home, but they physically moving or they literally moving with this Three of Wands right here. Give me some more on this Eight of Cups with the Three of Wands. Give me some more on this Eight of Cups. Yeah. Hold on. All right, y'all. But yeah, you got triggers out here. Whoever this is, when it comes to these triggers like name, car, place, things like this triggers this person. Like if somebody get to talking about they bring up your name, or they bring up, the fact that you do or don't have a car, or this person do or don't have a car, what kind of car you have, um this person place, where you gonna stay, they can't stay here, um you can't stay here. It's stuff like that. Like, look where they stay at, look where they from, stuff like that. Like, this is triggers for this person. It triggers them. And then you got obsession at the bottom of the deck. Somebody either obsessed, like, um or overly indulge in things. It could be things that, certain people are more focused on than others, like when it comes to cars, and um when it comes to, certain materialistic stuff. And I feel like people, in this family is looking at this person, being that way. Maybe this person is materialistic. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they, was after a certain kind of lifestyle or status, and was at, interested in people, or got people that come towards them that is more um materialistic than them, or, aligned with them when it comes to that. Like, these are people that could be doing well for themselves. Maybe you don't drive the same, you know, fancy cars they drive, or something like that, or working some of these jobs that some of them have, or something like that. But this is like triggers for this family or this person, or it was, but I feel like it's this family that keep pointing something out about you or this person, or it's triggers for you. Anything else? But this person, they coming towards you. Like, somebody's walking away. They done with listening to their family. This person, could be relocating. Yeah, you got the Seven of Swords. I mean, the Five of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody want to, compromise. They want to work with you. They want to, find, a solution to this situation. Like, best way to work something out, especially, with reconciliation. Like, somebody wants to reconcile with you. They want to get past whatever this is, or whatever whatever they actions, brought on. Like, this person is willing to, figure out, like, together, like, what we can do, how do I need to do things, or how do you see things being done, or, what you think the best approach is, or the best way to handle this, because I want to be with you. Yeah. At the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Um, this person in the past could have been slow healing. They could have been used to running back to their past, ways, and their past way of doing things. Or they feel like, that they were running from the past. Yeah, this could have been a runner. That's why that bounty hunter was in reverse before. This person, they want to reconcile. Somebody wants to compromise. They want to work things out. Get past whatever, you know got in y'all way in the past. But I feel like y'all mirroring each other. I feel like there's something that this person dealing with that you've already dealt with in your own life, on your own path. in your own journey so far. Anything more on this message? What's going on with this person that want to come towards my collective? This masculine that is dealing with family issues. Tell me some more about this that my collective needs to know. Energy. Anything else on this message? Yeah, you got offer, genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? Can't make it up. That's an offer coming. And I feel like, somebody don't have any passion for whoever this uh high priestess in reverse is. They don't. Like somebody, mm-mm. Or somebody feels as though somebody don't have any passion for them because they were lost, like they were, you know, maybe for the streets at one time. Maybe they, have a history, about themselves that, they not proud of, or they have, some secrets or something like that. That a Queen of Pentacles could be holding over their head. Could have been some things, that they dealing with when it comes to themselves. Like they could not trust themselves. Like so, this person could have some self trust, about themselves. Like they know they got, a background or a lifestyle that they walking away from or used to have that they're not proud of. You know what I'm saying? They got some ways about them that they're not proud of, even if they haven't treated you like this, if it got in the way of them treating you like, they did. And this person could use silence sometimes, to be manipulative as well. But it's also giving, somebody accepting surface knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody accepting or going, allowing somebody around them, people around them, a high priestess in reverse. Could be any water sign, but this is somebody that, just goes off of what they like. If somebody sees you and just say you unemployed today, get employed tomorrow, this person will still talk about how there's people that still will talk about how you didn't have a job when this person met you that day. Or if somebody don't, they got a little money, but they don't dress all fancy. They don't wear a lot of name brand stuff. But they, they, they put they ensemble, whatever they wear, and they put it together nicely. It's just not something that they went and got out the mall or some known, brand that they wear or something like that. But they keep themselves up. They smell good. They always keep their hair done, cut, beard trimmed, whatever, hair, done, busted. You know what I'm saying? But it's not one of them. It's like you're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? And some people accepting just what they see in front of them, how you dress today, what your situation is, what you got going on right now. They don't know, outside of that, what you're capable of, what you're coming into, what you're geared toward, what your talents are. They don't know. This is people that will just go off surface knowledge. Yeah, very critical, very, uh self-absorbed, but also shit promiscuous too. They could have been dealing with somebody like that, or had somebody, that was interested in them that they, may have had some involvement with, didn't work out. Maybe the family, was okay with that person, but when it comes to you, how, and I'm getting there. Like somebody family is used to them being with some low vibrational, may have a little something, but busted ass people. You know what I'm saying? That always got, some type of issues back and forth. But I don't feel like you and this person had any arguments. Y'all haven't, haven't had any falling out, but this person has had people, Eight of Cups, that they have, poured into them, that was dishonest, was a disappointment. And this person, feels like here it is happening again, but in a way that this person allowed this time, is what I'm getting. It's like they allowed something because they didn't catch it in time, or they didn't take heed to it because they so used to it happening. Like somebody so used to family and other people's behavior, their input, that they don't realize when enough is enough. Like you gotta, Two of Pentacles, like balance what put your interest and your energy and mind into. Otherwise, people will manipulate the out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got the Five of Swords out here in reverse, and you got offer. So if you're ready to receive, it's coming. Even if it's an opportunity. Even if it's an opportunity. You hear me knocking? Well, let me in. That's what Pop said on Friday. All right, now when this opportunity come knocking, man. Anything else? This person saying they not letting their family like get in the way of this. Like they feel like they gonna fight for this, and you know if you up for it, they gonna yeah. Ten of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like somebody want some type of forgiveness. They want to rise above whatever these problems was, whatever this pain they cause. Like somebody want to get past that. You know what I'm saying? And make some improvements. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to healing, and recovery. You know what I'm saying? This person could be healing. They could be going through, some recovery, or this is you. But somebody want to get past, this is, or this is what you want to do. Is get past this. But I feel like this is a mutual thing, whether it's being said out loud or not. And I feel like you done brought something to somebody's attention before in the past about their family, or noticed it. You just probably haven't said nothing, but it's done come out when it comes to this person. Child, okay. You got the devil and you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And like I told you, this person knows that they had some ways about them. They know they had some, unhealthy issues, lifestyle choices, way of being, way of thinking, people around them, the places, that they, hang out with these people. Some of the behavior this person had came from being with certain people, from certain, backgrounds, from certain atmospheres, that this person ended up meeting these folks in, and they had a materialistic mindset. Like somebody had a very big ego. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, at the same time, this, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this person, could have felt like you was just overly critical at times, like your words could cut real deep, or they were dealing with somebody like this, that their third eye wasn't open. This is somebody whose third eye is blocked. This Queen of Swords in reverse, like this is somebody very can be sarcastic at times about certain stuff, but they emotions, um, when their emotions get in the way, they, words can get real sharp. You know what I'm saying? Real to the point. And I don't feel like whatever you brought up, was meant to trigger this person, or any way, it meant, any harm or something. But I feel like it had something to do with the devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. But it's just, this person overcoming addictions. I feel like what you said or how you said something may have been, or somebody talking about how somebody is. You know what I'm saying? In a bad way. And it caused somebody, to reclaim their power. You know what I'm saying? Like get back to, go toward being a version of themselves that they never seen before. It's like the first day of school and you got all these new clothes to go back to school in, and you can't wait. Like you can't even decide what you want to wear. You so hyped up, about getting on the bus and seeing people you ain't seen all summer. Maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all try to compare y'all, back to school list. Things you've been trying to get. You know how we do. We used to go back to school and you anticipate running into some of your classmates, who gonna be in your class, your homeroom, and if the fit check. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, where everybody get their stuff from and how everybody put their stuff together. You can't even decide what you want to wear, but you wanted to slap. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, and I feel like whatever it is, it's like you want to show it off. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait. But I feel like this is somebody that when they make these changes, they're gonna be surprised, or they are surprised, or you gonna be surprised how this person, see themselves or how they see things now. Like they not being as withdrawn or one track minded. Okay, like thinking about something only one way. Okay, because this is somebody that's releasing those things that no longer serve their higher self. That lifestyle is not getting them, any closer to the kind of person they want, the kind of lifestyle they want with that person. Even if they choose to be by themselves, do you want to keep doing this stuff though? Do you want to keep being in these places? Do you want to keep being around these people for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to keep doing it? Yeah. And this is somebody that, possibly at one time was like easily influenced. Or they feel like you were. You know what I'm saying? Um, like it might not have took much, or they were with somebody like this. Like it didn't. If this person with somebody like this, it's like somebody, criticizing them for changing, criticizing them, for how long they've been doing something. Now you want to stop now. Like I don't know what you're trying to not do this for. You've been doing it all these years. It's like that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's like that. Like somebody don't want somebody to change things, for the better, because it makes them look like a queen of swords in reverse, like a fucking hypocrite. And it could be a mother figure. Got bad karma. Give me a couple more on this message and we're gonna close out. Because deep down, I feel like this person they coming towards you. They coming towards you. They going but I feel like these them letting family get in the middle of something was and them ending up and probably being involved with somebody that was a queen of swords in reverse is got them feeling as though like you're gonna reject them because it's out here rejected out here. They may feel like they took too long to want to come around and do all this stuff that they should have been doing, or but I feel like this person had to go through their karma. You don't want to be dealing with a bad karma when they come back around, do you? All right, but I feel like these family members is getting it too for being involved. Yeah, this person haunted by memories of you, flashbacks. Got the nine of cups at the bottom of the deck, king of pentacles. I mean the knight of pentacles. Yeah. Four swords in reverse. This person cannot sleep. They can't rest because they know, them juggling and not having that balance in their life. Somebody knows that that balance they didn't have in their life is one of them issues that they know is gonna come up that they was juggling. Yeah, they want to come in and confess something. You have the seven of swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody fishing for fucking comments. So you got people that's probably watching you online, um, trying to watch this person account, posting things, looking through your comment section, on your post to see if this person responding to anything or this person is doing it. But somebody fishing for comments, like trying to, and not just necessarily online. There are people that is trying to get this person to reveal things, talk about what they're doing, where they going, saying anything they can to get this person to respond to it by giving, some type of info. Give me something on fishing for comments. Because I feel like, from the way that card look, it looked like somebody asking somebody, like constantly asking them, like, what you doing? What you working on? Where you finna go? Why you packing that bag? Like, who you was on the phone with? What you, it's like that. It's like somebody making plans, the real ones, but it's people asking them, like, what they doing. It's family. Came out again. Yeah, somebody finna get cut the fuck off, too. Harsh, extreme. When they do, give me some on this fishing for comments. Because family came out. This is, yeah. What's going on with this fishing for comments? Yeah, you got commitment, long term relationship, and you got legal court, paperwork, paperwork being filed, and you got done. hmm Searching, and somebody watching, like somebody online looking for info, records with this legal issue, and somebody got this person, they got eyes for you, they're fascinated. But somebody watching, this person finds you to be, whoever this is watching you, they find you to be very fascinating. But I feel like somebody is asking and trying to get this person to, and this could be somebody they had a family with. It could be, their family as well. But I feel like somebody want to come in with an offer, some type of commitment. Um, but it may, be some legal issues, some paperwork or something like that. They got to be filed. So whether it's a prenup, whether it's a um divorce, or whether it's a property issue or something like that, home, because you got sold out here when somebody relocated and stuff like that. So take it how it resonate, all right? But they coming in seven of swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Like this is somebody taking responsibility. If they didn't take accountability, responsibility, they taking it now. But it's some truth gonna be revealed. This is somebody, turning over a new leaf, or this is you. Or they want to turn over a new leaf with you. They want to confess whatever it is, talk about whatever it is. They may have been avoiding it before because family been giving them all kind of backstories and made up stories and some other shit just to keep this person in the energy they was in the mindset they was in, and this person just refused to do it. Now they're not gonna do that. All right, but I'm gonna end it here, collective. Make sure you do something nice for somebody today, even if you don't know them. Hit that like, that subscribe on your way out, and until next time, I love you. Bye.